The campus queen paid me 80 grand to custom build a drone model as a birthday gift for her grandpa, and she wanted it to have VTOL, stealth tech, and supersonic heat-seeking missiles. I said yes without blinking. 9 days later, the thing was done. When Xiaozhou showed up with his silver-black combat drone in front of a room full of military officers, every single jaw dropped. The design looked like it came straight from alien civilization. Grandpa, this is the drone model I got you. You like it? You sure this is just a model? It's massive, practically the same size as an actual combat drone. And it's full metal? Xiaozhou, how much did you spend on this thing? 80 grand. What? 80 grand? Xiaozhou, you got played? This kind of junk? Our military research lab could crank this out any day. Hearing the soldiers mock her, Xiaozhou frowned and pushed back. It's not just a decoration, it can actually fly. See this? It's got a controller. I had my senior pack and a ton of cutting-edge tech. The officer kept smirking. Oh yeah, what kind of cutting-edge tech? They were all treating this thing like a toy. Well, there's polarized segmentation tech, low organic interval modules, VTOL, stealth mode, and supersonic heat-seeking missiles. Xiaozhou rattled off every buzzword she'd overheard her grandpa brag about, and everyone in the room, including her grandpa, burst out laughing. Xiaozhou, that guy's a total scammer. None of those technologies have even been cracked by the military. Xiaozhou started to second-guess herself. He seemed pretty genuine, though. He really didn't look like a scammer. Seeing his granddaughter getting upset, Xiongkun stepped in with a smile. Xiaozhou, I appreciate the thought. The design looks really impressive. I love it. Xiaoyao muttered under her breath. Grandpa, we already paid for it. Might as well give it a try. Here, let me test it for you, Xiaozhou. A senior officer from the capital grabbed the controller, walked up to the drone, knocked on it, and thought to himself, Pfft, if this thing actually flies, pigs can sprout wings. He hit the VTOL button. The next second, a massive shockwave blasted across the ground. Falcon F-01 is ready for liftoff. All personnel, please clear the area. The drone's engine let out a thunderous roar. Everyone nearby panicked. They thought something had gone wrong and it was about to explode. Xiongkun and several officers quickly fell back to a safe distance under their guards' protection. I knew it. This junk is literally a safety hazard. Shut that workshop down. Where'd they even get that beat-up second-hand engine? Thinking it could actually fly, that's just delusional. While the officers were still talking trash about the build quality, a fully charged alert suddenly went off. And then, the Falcon F-01 shot straight into the sky at an insane speed. Everyone just stood there completely speechless. It actually flies? 80 grand, honestly, fair price. Wait, did you guys catch that? It literally just took off vertically. What drone model on the market can pull off vertical takeoff like that? A deep-voiced officer from the Northern District chimed in with a smirk. VTOL? That's 10-year-old tech, nothing new. He probably grabbed a second-hand engine off the black market. Those old engines are trash. It'll max out at a couple 100 meters, tops. Xiongkun stared hard at the drone, brow furrowed. No, it's not that simple. That engine sound is very close to the latest Gen American combat drones, and it's actually quieter. This is no toy. Lao Gu, take it up and see how fast she can really push. Lao Gu grabbed the controller and shoved the throttle forward. With a massive boom, a powerful shockwave kicked up the dust on the ground like a tornado. By the time they looked up, the drone was already hundreds of meters in the air. The speed and acceleration had every officer standing there completely dumbfounded. Lao Gu kept pushing it higher, wanting to see just how far it could go. The drone shrank until it was barely visible to the naked eye, so they decided to send a recon jet after it. Control tower, we just launched a drone model. If radar picks it up, don't panic. Send a recon jet to tail it and report back in real time. After one of the officers briefed the base control tower, they got an answer almost instantly. Sir, radar is showing no aerial objects detected. How is that even possible? That thing is massive and it's hundreds of meters up. How is radar not picking it up? Sir, radar confirms nothing detected. All systems are fully operational. The screen is totally clean, just a few commercial flights in the airspace, nothing else. After hearing this, Xiongkun calmly laid it out. There are two possibilities. 1, the radar is malfunctioning. 2, this drone is coated with plasma material that absorbs radio waves, basically a stealth coating, and its infrared signature has been suppressed. That's why it's off the radar. She told me she wanted it to have stealth capability. Several high-ranking officers frowned and started going back and forth. But plasma stealth is still in R&D in our country. There's no way a model drone actually has that. I'm not buying it. The officers were getting worked up. If this was real, it was a straight-up slap in the face. Xiongkun slowly shook his head. I honestly find it hard to believe stealth could actually be achieved here either. Watching everyone get blown away by the drone she gave her grandpa, Xiaozhou quietly smiled to herself. This thing is insane. Best 80 grand I ever spent. Grandpa's totally loving this. No way. Radar can't even detect it? This is an actual stealth combat drone. Xiongkun and the officers stood in the open field, completely shaken. Could this actually be a stealth drone? Since when could a small workshop pull something like this off? General Xiong, I think this might just be a lucky accident. They probably slapped on some coating during the build and it happened to dodge our radar. We should bring it down and run a full analysis. It might even give us some useful leads for our own stealth program. Xiongkun nodded. This build is genuinely impressive, way beyond what I expected. Xiaozhou, I really love this gift. Haha, glad you like it, Grandpa. There are more features too. Go ahead and try them all. Sword retrieval module, polarized segmentation tech. I heard you mention all of this before, so I had him build it all in. Xiaozhou, honestly, all of those are things our military department is still trying to crack. When I was on the phone bragging to my old buddy, I was just talking big. Tech that even our military hasn't figured out. Don't expect some small workshop's toy to actually pull it off. If that guy actually managed to pack all of that in, this drone would perform like a real combat unit. hitting altitudes of several thousand meters, maybe even over 10,000. Still no update? Don't tell me they lost it. Xiongkun patted Xiaoxue on the shoulder. Don't worry, even if it goes down, just find it and Grandpa can fix it. A gift from Xiaoxue. No way we're letting it disappear. Shogak nodded with a smile. Just then, the recon pilot's voice crackled through the radio. Ground, this is the recon unit. We're currently at 20,000 meters altitude. The target is still climbing, requesting further instructions. The room went dead silent. A backyard toy. Flying at 20,000 meters? You've got to be kidding me. This is already...